What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the UCLA versus Washington State Week 6 college football matchup going down Saturday, October 7th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the UCLA Bruins and the Washington State Cougars, a premier match, or what looks to be now a premier matchup in the Pac-12 this season. Unfortunately, it's not going to be going on after this. It looks like after UCLA is going to be bolting for the Big Ten, just when everything started to get good, unfortunately. But Washington State 4-0 on the year, a 38-35 win at home over Oregon State last time out to improve to 4-0, 3-1 against the number. Meanwhile, UCLA 3-1 straight up, 2-2 against the number this season after a 14-7 road loss to Utah in their last matchup. And Rice Eccles, hard place to go on the rim. It's going to be go on the road and win, as Utah has just been so dominant at home. So not going to fault UCLA for that, but again, it's a hard nut to swallow when you just consider how inept UCLA's offense looked in that game. Dante Moore really struggled. He threw for just 15 to 35 passing, 234 yards, a touchdown, a pick. Now, granted, Washington State's defense nowhere close to what Utah's is, especially when Washington State's on the road. UCLA 98th in yards per rush allowed, 101st in pass defense, 61st in terms of rush defense, and UCLA's offense can move the ball up and down the field. They're 28th in terms of total offense, top 10 in yards per carry. But the thing for me here is that this Washington State team, I think, is now becoming no joke. 6th in total offense. They're not great in terms of running the football. They can pass the ball. They're 2nd in the country in terms of passing yardage. Top 10 in both completions per game and completion percentage. Top 10 in yards per attempt. Top 30 in yards per completion. And they're a top 5 scoring offense as well. Now, can you knock them for the level of competition? Maybe. You hung 64 on Northern Colorado. That's great. You hung 50 on a Colorado State team on the road in your lone road game. And a Colorado State team, it's one of the worst pass defenses in the country. But you still hung 31 on a decent Wisconsin defense. You hung 38 on Oregon State. You gave up 35. That's the concern there. The season high in points allowed for Washington State in that game. But I still like Washington State. I'm still very, very high on Cameron Ward. He's thrown for 300-plus yards in back-to-back games, thrown for 325 or more in 3 of his 4 games this season. I think this is going to be an offensive shootout, and if that's the case, I want the field goal and the hook in my back pocket. We're still getting 3.5 with Washington State here. I could easily see a 34-31 kind of game, whichever way you have it going, and even then that still gets us in the back door with the cover with Washington State here. So I think UCLA, they're going to be great. Dante Moore is going to be a stud in the future. But for right now, I like the value of the points with Washington State, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.